It is indeed my pleasure to take part in this first International Lawyers Conference on combating delegitimization. It is inspiring to see so many talented legal minds from around the globe who have all come together to participate in this wonderful event, and I thank you all for joining us. The central theme of the conference focuses on the important and complex issue of combating the BDS campaign against the State of Israel. BDS has become a widespread campaign employed against Israel by the BDS movements and others, stating a desire to bring about a challenge in Israel policy through the economic pressure of boycott, divestment, and sanctions. This campaign also uses lawfare as a strategy, which aims to use legal frameworks in the international and national arenas in order to advance political objectives and policy. This strategy has advanced into the international realm, where the UN Human Rights Council in March 2016 adopted Resolution 3136, which seeks to blacklist business and entities operating in Judea and Samaria. In response, courts around the world have repeatedly rejected the strategy of BDS and deemed it harmful to the accusation of a number of fundamental human rights such as equality and non-discrimination. Indeed, in the past few years, we have seen a surge in successful local advocacy in a number of countries by lawyers and NGOs working to counter different kinds of pro-BDS governmental or municipal decisions. These local advocates can take pride in dozens of court decisions ruling against local BDS activities in such places as Spain, France, and the UK, reflecting once again the international community's rejection of this strategy. The US especially has been at the forefront of international efforts to combat these types of boycotts within the legislative domain, both on the federal and state level, enacting anti-boycott laws aimed to uphold the rule of law and freedom of trade. In addition to their familiar strategies, a recent challenge presents itself by the BDS movement's abuse of the principles of social responsibility. BDS proponents are promoting calls for a boycott on the basis of corporate social responsibility, CSR. Principles arguing that it is not ethical or legal under CSR to do business with Israel, and often seek an economic boycott of all of Israel. Counter efforts to this challenge are led by the Israeli Ministry of Strategic Affairs, led by Minister Gilad Erdan, in collaboration with all relevant ministries. This BDS strategy is a mispresentation of the corporate social responsibility principles intended to be voluntary, not binding guidelines instituted to encourage companies to go above and beyond their legal obligations, which Israel and Israeli companies honor. That's why we're concerned that this principle be safeguarded against its misinterpretation by individuals promoting a political agenda. As we can see, the State of Israel and its allies employ different legal and diplomatic tools to counter the challenge of BDS, including in the legal field on a daily basis. The Israeli Ministry of Justice, Ayelet Shaked, made clear upon her appointment that the legal response to the BDS movement is a top priority. This mission is carried out by an interministerial legal team, which include representatives of the Ministry of Justice, the Ministry of Strategic Affairs, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Ministry of Economy and Industry, and the Ministry of Diaspora Affairs. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all members of the teams for the important work they do. The thread connecting these achievements is the same thread connecting the people in this room, facing the ongoing reality of our challenging of legal work. As BDS efforts are in large taking part in the legal arena, it is important for us as legal professionals to broaden our knowledge in order to learn how to respond to these claims and to be able to articulate legal arguments against such efforts. Indeed, the issue of delegitimization is a complex one which contains many legal aspects. I am confident that the discourse taking place here will be a productive and influential one. On this note, I wish you all an enriching and fruitful conference. Thank you very much.